Hey everyone, Dr. Luke Peterson here, physical therapist with the Knee Replacement Therapist. In this episode of the Knee to Know Show, I'm going to demonstrate some ways to safely and effectively get down on the floor from a standing position, especially after knee replacement surgery. Now, I just posted a video recently demonstrating how to get up from the floor if you've had a fall or something has happened where you end up on the floor. But there's also some instances where you may purposefully want to get down onto the ground. Maybe it's to play with children or grandchildren, maybe it's to exercise or work on something, or if you're outside, maybe getting down on the ground to do some gardening. Whatever it may be, it's always good to at least have a safe and effective way to get down on the ground if you need to. Now, the easiest way to do this is using some sort of furniture or something in your home. So the thing I like to use the most often is a chair, a nice sturdy chair, probably even sturdier than this would be great. You can also use a tabletop, you can use a couch or the back of your couch, you can use your bed, anything, you can use a dresser, anything that is high enough that can help give you that handheld support so you can go down onto the ground in a controlled manner. If you have absolutely no furniture or anything around, you could also use a wall or a corner so you have the two walls to hold on to help as well. So let me first show you using, for example, a chair or some piece of furniture that you have. So all you're going to do is face the item that you're using and hold on with both hands. And there's kind of two different ways that you can go from here. The first way is if you're comfortable with kneeling on your knee for just a brief moment of time. This is probably the safest way to do it. So you come down and you just bring yourself down onto one knee like this. And then if you're comfortable, you can bring yourself onto your other knee. And from this position, basically what we got to do is get your bottom toward the floor. Now, we're not just going to flop right down, as of course that's not controlled and it can be unsafe and you can put a lot of force through your hip or somewhere that we don't want it going. So you're actually going to use your arms, use your upper body to brace yourself. So you're going to go kind of toward your side and just let your hips and bottom come down to the ground like this. And then from here, all it is rotating those feet around so you can get in the sitting position or whatever position you want to get into. Another option is, let's say my left leg is my surgical leg, and I get down into this kneeling position, and I don't really want to put pressure through my surgical knee as that's really uncomfortable and painful still. So you could just bypass going onto both knees and just go from this position and just the same thing, reach down and come down into the seated position. The only difference is you're a little bit higher up, you're kneeling up a little bit higher, so it's just a little bit further down to come into this position and bring yourself down in a slow and controlled manner. The other option is if you just kind of don't kneel on the leg at all. So just come down and just kind of squat yourself down and bend your back. It's okay to bend your back for this option. You don't have to keep a perfect neutral spine. This isn't a technique exercise or anything. And you're just going to bring your back and your body down, and instead of coming onto that one knee, you're just going to squat down as far as you can, and then just kind of reach your hand out, and then you can do that same thing and come down to your side. So it's really, you can get to where you can touch, and then just walk the hands out. Now let's say you're outside or you're in an open area and you don't have access to any furniture or any equipment to help you down. So you can use the same exact concepts. Now it's just you're going to have to go down a lot further with your arms and your hands. Now you can reach down as far as you can, and you can bend your back and bend your knees and just get as far as you possibly can until you can touch the ground. And then there's a couple different options, so you can kind of walk your hands out to the side and then just come down like this. Another option is you can kind of come down and then scoot your hands behind you. and just kind of scoot backward. That one, you just got to be careful that there's nothing behind you and you can come backward and whack your head or something like that. But essentially it's the same idea. You're using your upper body and your lower body together. Get down, bend those knees, bend your back till you touch the ground, and then just walking your hands out in a manner that feels comfortable for you. Maybe you want to come out forward so you're on all fours, and then you can turn yourself around however you feel. So a lot of different options from that starting position, but really just kind of coming down, using your arms as support to control your descent down toward the ground. So I hope you got some useful strategies from this video for getting down onto the floor or onto the ground safely. If you have other alternatives, I'd be happy to see them, and I'd love to see them so I can share them with everyone else. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure to leave them below. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're interested in all things related to knee replacement surgery, rehab, recovery, exercises, frequently asked questions, and everything else. Thank you very much for watching.